sorry, this pissed me off. I wonder how many more episodes before Kelly realizes the type of person Timu Minaj actually is, because if you didn't see it in this brunch scene, then I don't know what you were watching. Now, let me reiterate, I don't agree with anything Kenya did. I think it was disgusting. It was a very lowbrow moment. I've already said that. But having an entire episode dedicated to Britt crying over the situation, so much so, when your mom came over, it looked like she'd heard this story like 1,000 too many times. Drew is still pretending her and Ralph are getting a divorce, and they're fighting over who's gonna pay the exterminator bill? What? Portia comes over to Shamia's for a little bite to hang out with Angela, Shamia. Drew even came over, but then she goes into this bit where she says that she texted Simon because her daughter that she had with Dennis, who she calls Papa to Simon, which that's a whole other conversation. Well, Portia said she texted Simon and he left her on read. Well, why are you letting your daughter call another man Papa when she has one already? And Shamia needs to really watch out for Portia because she is not her friend. I'm sorry, this reads to me like you are a hater and you are mad that Shamia has the life that you essentially want and you don't have, and now she's full-time on the show and now you gotta essentially compete with her. Drew told Shamia and Angela at the studio that, you know what? This album of hers is gonna help pay for Portia's daughter's college. Oof. And again, Shamia shows up as a real friend, being like, now Drew, why are you doing that? Her college is already paid for, girl. Would Portia have done the same in that situation? And at Kelly's brunch, all the ladies come together after this whole incident that occurred at Kenya's hair spa event. And Britt comes in, you know, doing the victimhood thing, and then finds out the ladies have already spoken to Kenya about her side of it and her feelings on it, and that instantly pisses her off. But I'll say this, if I was a newbie in the group of people and this had happened to me, the last thing I would expect is that this group who existed before me and have closer alliances for different reasons would have my back first. I'm the new one. So yes, this is terrible that that happened to me, but I can't get mad that they're going to speak to her as well. Shamia pointed out that Britt told her that she lost her insurance license over this. But Angela, shout out to Angela because she clocked her right then and there. She said, oh really? What was the cause? And here we go. This is all that's needed to get Britt to pop off. Very similarly, might I add, to the dinner at the bank or the vault, whatever it was called. It's like, why was that a triggering question? Oh, because you lied. And the reason why we know you lied is because when things had to be calmed down and Angela had to switch seats because it was getting intense, Shamia then re-asked the question again. So how did you lose your license? And then she tells the truth. She didn't get her license taken away. They're just simply investigating the situation. But Angela's correct. They wouldn't just see or hear about some stuff and then be like, oh, your license is canceled. Also, Britt Edie's insurance, whatever, is not even a thing. She sells like a master course for like $500 or $600 that you can't get refunded, and she has no claims to anything that's in there she's not responsible for. So that should tell you a lot. I'm sorry this happened to you, Britt, but I'm not vibing with you. I think you're a messy girl, and I think you play victim when you get called to the carpet. And she did herself no justice on Watch What Happens Live. No, not because she's wearing Bambi's mom, because she didn't take any real accountability. She just kept saying, I already apologized. I sent the flowers. What else do you want from it? Please weigh in with your thoughts on this. I am so...